Man, I'm tired of people thinking they can go up against me. I'm Tariq, F St. Patrick. Oh, man.
Hi, I'm Carcina.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. I'm tired of people thinking they can go up against me. I'm Tariq, effing St. Patrick. The worst monologue in the history of power.
I'm fucking tired of motherfuckers thinking they can stand against me.
I'm tired of them.
Tariq St. fucking Patrick.
That means nothing. Everything he says meant nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was the worst monologue ever. Man. Where should we begin? We left off at the point where they were trying to figure out what was going on. Tariq was caught up into the Tejada mess now because he went and took care of Zion, and he's on tape, and now he's part of the team. Diana goes ahead and takes out the female cop. So we start from episode 8. So now they all working for Carter. They got to go do what he say, and he got all these things going on. They trying to follow him, seeing they can get some leverage on him. They don't know how to get from up under him. So now they coming up with a plan where they got to get Carter set up so that, he would take Noma out, and Tariq said, that's what we got to do to get from under him. We got to set this up. So he'll take Noma out, and then Noma try to take him out, and they try to take each other out. And we got it going on. We got our war. So that's how they was planning both of them against each other. And Method Man's in the middle. He comes there, sets it up, tell them lies about a task force. So it was almost working. And then Carter went and saw him, and he realizes, oh, so they told me bad stuff about you. They told me bad stuff about you. Wait a minute. They're pinning us against each other. We should team up. Okay. And this has been one stupid ride. This has been one stupid ride all the way to the end. Now, they don't push anything I say with Power Book 2. I guess I've been flagged by stars or whatever, but whenever I talk Power Book 2, it does not move. My videos do not move. They don't keep it in any rotation whatsoever. No, they don't need more than 10 episodes. They need to end the show. This should have been the last episode. They just cut it off. It's really terrible. This whole season has been awful. God awful. Lack of budget, lack of plot, lack of everything. It's like once they got their closing shop, they were just like, let's bring everything to an end. Let's just bring all this stuff. They just rushing all these storylines to an end, and nothing's going to any direction whatsoever. It's just one big colluded mess. You just want everybody to go at this point. You just don't care. Episode 10, I mean 9 was the wedding. Noma and Cane are getting married, and no one cares. I mean, really, the story of them getting married had no effect. And they're supposed to be a big thing. So they just finna do this wedding. Her family's coming from out of town. You know a little something about her now. Cane is through bickering with his brother. It's like, how many times you and Drew gonna keep fighting back and forth? Like, yeah, your guns is missing. Oh, okay, I bought your building. Yeah, we bought y'all building and put y'all out of business. It's just like, how many times y'all gonna keep bickering? Like, that's tired. Like, this whole thing is tired right now. Because it's like, this season started with Monet, Mary J. Blige's character, recovering from being shot, trying to figure out who shot her. Then they figure out who shot her. Kane's trying to kill them. It's Diana and Drew, so he's trying to kill Diana and Drew. Now everything all is forgiven because she's having a baby. So they forgive Kane for trying to take their life and kill him. And and the whole nine, everybody's back family. She back, oh, I forgive you. Everybody's back cool. And that's what ruins a show when it's a quick fix. You got all this stuff going on. It's like, oh, we're gonna quick fix everything. So it doesn't mean anything. So now you have Monet getting shot, almost died at the end. Then you have this episode in newsflash, spoiler alert, in case you ain't seen it. Should have seen it by now. Boom, she's dead. Yay. Well, she was only costing us $400,000 an episode. So now we won't have her for the last one. That's great. We saved $400,000 on the very last episode. They just know Negroes don't care about this show. So they don't care about it. So why would they even invest any more attention to it? Just get it over with. Put people out of their misery. Put them down. And that's it. Oh, the Tate thing? Tate thinking that his brother was taken out. Oh, let me guess. Tariq is going to get Tate to help him take down Carter. Once he tell him Carter was the one that killed his brother. He's going to find that out in the final episode. And wow, guess what? Tate's going to be the one that killed Carter. So it's... Was it rushed? Of course it was rushed. It was based off a horrible premise. You had the son kill his father, then you make the show about the son, and then you want to make him a good guy. He's the anti-hero that people are supposed to root for. Who the hell's rooting for Tariq? Nobody was rooting for him. Nobody liked that character. Like, his character was not somebody who was likable. He was somebody that was, a rich kid trying to get in the drug game late and was just being stupid. Got his twin sister killed. They didn't like him from that. Then he killed Ghost, who everybody loved, so they didn't like him for that. And then said, okay, now we're going to make the show about him. Why? Then it had all these other characters, and then the show was working when it was around the school, and all the young people was watching it because it was young people on there. Then they start going away from the school, doing all this other crazy stuff, putting them on adventures and just... This show from the first season of Power Book 2 to where they are now is like, oh my God. Why even have the school there anymore? It makes no purpose. You could wipe out half these characters. They wouldn't even be needful. Like, Brayden just comes in every now and then for like 2 minutes in a scene and just to do some drugs and do something stupid. And then he goes away for about the rest of the show. So it's like, Jesus Christ. And light-skinned Keisha, I don't know what she did. She might can't act or something, but she damn sure look good. So you can stick her in anything. Oh no, stars don't like me. Well, at least Lion Gate. It's not the worst show ever, but it's like a tough watch, you know. The dialogue is man, it's just this was bad. But this monologue, I'm Tariq after St. Patrick. I'm like, oh my God, I can't deal with this, man. Somebody just pull the plug on this show. Yeah, they need to pull the plug. It's done. I mean, that's that. It's a wrap. It doesn't need to be even done. I mean, I'll be glad when the season finale get here. I no longer have to cover this show, and I'm grateful. The only bright spot in here was Davis McLean as Method Man. Method Man's character was great. Now, if they made a show called Davis McLean, I'm like, I'm all in. Make that show. I want to see the whole show about meth and him going in here trying to please his clients and bang the clients and all that. Meth is where it's at. I knew Mary J was gonna die because of the hotel. In the hotel scene that got Drew and her, and she's hugging Diana and them, they all three doing a family hug. I knew she was dying. I said, yep, she's finna die. You know somebody finna die. Because it's so unnecessary. This is something she's never done in the whole show. Now all of a sudden, I love my babies. Oh, I love my babies. My babies, my babies. You was just trying to smoke them in episode 1 of this season. Joe, Daddy cocaine, shoot their ass. Now it's my baby. No consistency. Well, they showed us in the preview for the next one, Cane gets popped again, so we'll see what happens there. But it's the same old. Diana, useless. All of them. Drew, you know, at least they don't got him doing no gay killer stuff. He just killing people randomly who they just find that don't mean anything. Just some henchmen. And Detective Carter, who had a good start, Michael Ealy's character, he's just running around, running errands, doing nothing. You're like, you call me. I'm supposed to call you. All right, I'm here. What you want? Nah, that wasn't my orders. Y'all not following my instructions. It's like, come on, man. It's like, what are you doing? The Method Man kills a bodyguard so this wedding can go off. Oh, yeah, Lil Durk is in this one. I almost forgot because it was so meaningless him being there. A whole shootout take place, and Lil Durk ain't involved. The cousins from the Shy don't got no heat. They, they ain't got no heat. There's a shootout going on. They ain't got no heat. They ain't going back to the car with the heat. Somebody's sneaking a pistol up in there. I mean, these ain't the cops. This is security. Everybody in here is drug dealers. Ain't nowhere in hell. Ain't no cops nowhere here. Then Tariq gets the drop on Detective Carter. Then Carter knocks him out. Well, takes the gun from him, flips him around, arrests him. Then Brayton comes and drives the car and runs the car into some type of pole thing or some parked car. Next thing you know, they knock Tariq out and they knock out Carter. He wakes up tied up, telling him that he got a videotape of them doing the hit on Zion as his insurance policy that he don't get taken out. So now he's good. Carter let Noma know that they still alive. They survived the hit. So now Noma thinks Cane might be in on it. They don't know for sure if Cane is in on it or not. So they take Cane over there, but they need Cane. But she wants to know, are you with me or are you not with me? I need to know. The whole series was supposed to show us that he was better than Ghost, so he was the new Ghost. We never saw that ever on this show. We saw a whiny, emotional, reacting young punk. Each season was more and more him reacting and the young punk. Tariq was supposed to be the smart, genius guy who can't seem to stop from being broke, being behind, working for another drug dealer, or being extorted by some cop, and he out of control. They all got control over him, and he trying to find a way from out of it because he has no control. He has no work. He's barely moving work. Every time he tries a new thing, it gets shut down. It's like, where's the smart? Where's the intelligence? Where is this is the guy that's supposed to be the new Ghost. Yeah, I gotta watch the second episode of The Penguin. After watching Power and having it dumb me down, I feel like I've just been dumbed down to a crawl. I'm like, I'm gonna need a drink after this. This was just bad. Well, I did good with the NFL picks. The Chargers screwed me, man. I had them +7, then I had them +3. That screwed me up. Other than that, I won damn near every game. I took Denver +9 because I knew the Jets was going to find a way to screw it up. Bet the under. Yeah, Outlaw. See? Told you betting on Sharon Rodgers. Told you he garbage. Now, going into the process even more. And looking at it full circle. What did they hope to accomplish? By killing Cane, you just ruined everything in your business. Like, you just got married. So Cane being there and you marrying Cane, that makes you to legitimize your business or whatever in the States, you're going to need Cane to sign some paperwork because he's the only American citizen. Oh yeah, when Monet died for her babies, they were gonna shoot Cane. She was pinned down. Cane was over there, and she magically just they doing a shootout, and she's pinned down, and they're like, they're gonna kill poor Cane. And she see her baby on the floor, tied up. She takes a deep breath, thinks about it, and said, this is for her babies. So she gets two guns, never reloads, and goes full speed ahead. They pop out. Noma shoots her. The bodyguard shoots her. She finally gets one of them. Noma shoots her down. They have Drew and Diana show up at the end, right after Noma's hit. Then Cane goes back to mommy, and she, my babies, my babies, my babies, my babies, my babies. So Mary J's out of there. She's off the show. So now Cane, Diana, and Drew, they all emotional now about mama who they tried to have killed. As Diana lost a baby, all this tragedy and misfortune has happened. That's the last $400,000 check they finna get. Now the police shows up at the mansion in the next one. They got Drew going in for questioning. Noma's on the loose still. Cane and all them mourning. But everything led to this last scene where the police has got Diana and Drew on the floor. Method Man's involved. He's probably gonna set them up so he can get his whole episode, get his whole law license back. David McLean is probably gonna give all of them up. But you don't care how this is gonna go. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes Noma's daughter and starts his whole career off with her. Now, Power Book 3. That's what we talking about. Now, they just showed the trailer for that. Now, that's what I'm talking about now. Raising Cane coming this winter. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Now we get into something real. Now, that's how you do it right. Get Raising Kanan around here. I didn't like the ending of last season, but it's a way better show than this. Way better. The keen eye to detail. The characters you care about more. You care about Marv. You notice about Lou. You can't stand Lou. You vested. You in there. I can't think of a character from Tommy Power Book 4 that I even care about. Diamond, they try to make the new Ghost Diamond. I'm like, this guy is so boring. He put me to goddamn sleep. Man, you can have that damn show. You talking about fire. I mean, you mean set it on fire? Absolutely. Well, Juke probably became heartless when Marv died. You know, Marv is the one we like because Marv we can relate to. Marv is the kind of guy that, you know, we look at and say, hey, I could see Marv. You know, like I could see myself in the Marv. Marv, like, he reminded me of one of my uncles on the west side. Oh, by all means. Well, you looking at a situation, man. If you knew how many times or how long Power runs the TV show, like this episode is gonna air about 7 times every day. Oh well, the whole thing is they gonna show Thursday. They playing all the episodes. You said, I wonder if what and Breeze and book 3. I think Breeze is gonna be. I think that's gonna be his new name now. I think Breeze is gonna be unique. Now that he come back, think they gonna know him as Breeze, and we gonna see Tommy and Ghost, who we already was introduced to in here. I swear, if you want to do character for character, right? Look at Tariq, St. Patrick, or young Cane. Which character you relate to more? Which character that you think is more interesting or got a lot more going on that you're more invested in? All right. Even if you say, okay, the both shows about each guy, it's a trade-off. Power Book 3 is not really about him. It's not really about just Kanan. So everything ain't revolved around him. They got so many interesting stories because Ra is, you know, Ra is like, shoot. Rock is running everything. Her character is interesting. You interested in Marv? You interested in Lou? Everybody got that alcoholic uncle. Lou, shoot, I think he just walked in on the set drunk. He was like that at the party. They had to throw him out. They was, Lou, not again, Lou. Stop drinking, Lou. No, that's all stars do is show power. You can turn on stars any day of the week. Power on. They know what pays their bills. They ain't playing no game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like all the storylines are rushed. I mean, she just had a miscarriage, same episode. She gets up, now she's ready to go kill. I'm like, damn, how did this happen? It's been a crazy 10 episode breakdown. I just wish the show would be better. But they had the characters to make this a really good episode, a really good show. Well, the last episode, the title is called Ghost in the Machine. In case y'all wanted to know. The last episode is called Ghost in the Machine. So the Ghost in the Machine is the last episode. So what does that mean? The Ghost in the Machine. Uh-oh. Is Ghost finna come back? The Ghost in the Machine. This is finna be crazy. This is the epic conclusion of this chapter of Power. The Ghost in the Machine. I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, well, you know Tasha's going to be in this episode. Tasha and Yaz are going to be in this episode. Tate's going to be there. You're going to have this whole showdown. All this stuff's going to come to an end. I think McLean is going to tie this thing up into a bow. They're going to arrest Drew and Diana probably. I don't know. Cane gets shot. We saw that. The big shootout. They probably kill Cane. He probably wild out and go crazy, trying to kill Noma, storm the place and get killed. Does Tariq St. Patrick live or die? Does he finally go to jail for his crimes? You said it's going to be an hour and a half? That's quite interesting. I don't think it will be. I think this is probably going to be just like the other ones. But let me tell you. It's 1 hour long. So you're looking at about 50 minutes. So you're looking at about another 50 minutes, hour, just like the final show. That's it. Nothing crazy. Will Tommy show up in this episode? Maybe. Who knows? Might connect to Power Book 4. Mm-hmm. Nah, nobody really cared, man. This show is done, and done. What happens next week, you really don't care. Unless ghosts come back, that's the only thing that'll break the internet. Come on, son. You think I really let you kill me? Nah, that was Blank's motherfucker. Nah, I set all this up just to see your failure complete. Yeah, I see your mother let you do exactly what I thought she was going to do. See, I know I couldn't trust Tasha. Yeah, they were. They're as cheap as that would be. Fans will love it. Niggas will eat that it up. Baby, man, go back. I told you that nigga wasn't there. Ghost too smart for that. Ghost set all that up. They wouldn't care how none of it don't line up or make sense. Man, Ghost probably paid that bit. And he said, man, I'm gonna pay that bit. And then she gonna took it. You know that chick, the black chick? Yeah, she set it all up. They moved him out. He been living with her. He been hitting that other chick, staying low. Man, I don't even know how y'all get excited for the Yankees. Dog, they're trying to get the Yankees and the Dodgers in the World Series. They both, this is why baseball have a big major problem. And it's hard to get excited about those teams because those teams, all they got to do is buy their way to the damn championship. They buy up all the good players. The Dodgers do it the most. That's why I hate them the most. They got everybody 1 through 9 making about $200 million a piece. They put them all on the one team. You got the best pitcher and the best every hitter. Ain't a spot on the team. Ain't nobody can hit. So you got an all-star team all on the damn Dodgers. I mean, and can nobody compete because they ain't got the bank to compete. There's no salary cap. So you can't, a team that's small don't really have a chance unless they just have one good season at freak of nature, and they got these guys under contract for like 2 years before they leave and go get their big money. That's why the A's could never really compete no more. Salary cap is crazy. So it's hard to do that with baseball. So it's like, well, yeah, they got the money. They can just go out and compete. But now we got some teams in it. We got Detroit in there. We got Houston in there. And that's what I like about baseball. That's the part I do like about it. They let everybody get a shot. Like the young, smaller teams get in there, but the money teams, they going to be in the mix. But I like how they hate on Houston, but every year, the Astros up in there. They hard to get out. That NLS is where it's at. The American League is soft. You soft, dude. You soft. They moved the Houston Astros from the National League to the American League. They went to the World Series in both. I was just happy Dusty got his championship because he should have got it that year in 2003 with the Cubs. Yeah, well, yeah. Man, the Yankees always choke because y'all really go into there with limited pitching. Y'all do. Y'all think y'all pitching is something. And when the playoffs start, y'all realize y'all big hitters. Because I don't know why y'all keep believing in this Aaron Judd, dude. He's just a hairy chest slugger. And when the playoffs start, he got to go up against real playoff pitching. That boy be whiffing. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Yeah, all them 50, 60 home runs in the regular season and the postseason is whiff, whiff, whiff. Well, see, here's the thing. We don't know how it's gonna end up because they might create a whole new show and bring some of the characters back over there and just start anew. And I would rather see that. Start something fresh because I don't want to see Power Book 2 continue. It's done. This whole Power Book 2, make a whole new show with the characters. But this here, this is done. Yeah, so your boy Sino finna take a nap. Sino tired, man. I done had a long day, long weekend. I done been out kicking it. I done been out on Sino tired, man. I'll be knocked out. If I drop the link, y'all will be talking and I'll be asleep. Oh no, Diddy party tonight. After I went the other night, that's enough. I'm down for the count. Deuces. Turn over, go